What's going on, everybody? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell, that YouTuber stuff. I have another story time for y'all today. It's gonna be about the time that me and my friend did some stupid stuff, and we honestly got what was coming to us, to be completely honest. So buckle in. If you guys saw the title, you guys know what it's gonna be. I'm trying to stay on YouTube's good side, so I'm not gonna say anything super crazy within the first minute. So this was actually a couple years ago. This happened a decent bit of time ago. My friend and I were kind of honestly really down bad. We had no money, no weed, no anything. This was back in the days when I was doing carts regularly. I was not smoking bud at all. So basically this was the worst of the worst times. I had an entire pencil case, one of the ones that you put on your desk that was round, and I had an entire pencil case worth of empty carts because I had smoked all of them. It must have been fucking 20 of them. And he notices them and he's like, bro, we can sell those if we fill them up with something fake. And he was like, we can fill them up with maple syrup, honestly, and sell them to people who don't know. And as soon as we get the money, we just dip. And he was sitting there trying to convince me of it, because for a minute I hated the fucking idea, and I still did, even doing it, because the first couple times it actually fucking worked. There was this one girl who we served to, and we never even heard anything back from. I don't even know if the cart hits if it's maple syrup, because I've heard both that it hits crazy and you get syrup in your lungs and it fucks you up, and I've also heard that the cart doesn't even hit at all. So I don't know exactly what happened. We're filling up this cart one day, and I remember there was this one time that actually my dad caught us in the act of filling up a cart. We were literally, I don't know why we thought it was a good idea to do this in the middle of my kitchen. It was later at night, and my dad gets home and he's comes through the garage door, and he sees me and my friend filling up this cart with literally syrup, literally just pouring it in super meticulously. I'm not even gonna ask, and me and him both are just okay, cool. We fill up this cart, and there's this one girl who hits us up for 2 carts. So we're okay, bet. We have a hybrid and a sativa. I kept both the cart and the packaging for some reason. I don't really know why, because it was a lot of fucking packaging that I was piling up, or I think maybe I hadn't taken out my trash in a minute, so I had all the carts. We literally just repackaged all of them after filling it up with syrup, and it was only 2, but and we packaged it up and we headed out. On the way there, I'm getting a gut feeling that this is gonna be terrible. This is a fucking god-awful idea, and I don't know why I'm even subjecting myself to this. 1, I'm not the type of person to serve someone fake shit. 2, I'm not really the type of person to serve at all. This is a new territory to me. We pull up to this ghetto apartment complex, and we pull into the parking lot. We pull into this one spot that I think was for Amazon packaging delivery or whatever. We're just sitting there, and we open up Snapchat, and we text the girl that we're trying to get this cart, or that we're trying to get these carts to, saying that basically we're here to come out and get it. And she opens it, and we notice that it's one of those apartment complexes where it kind of looks like a bunch of little tiny houses all around each other. And this one big fucking Mexican tatted up gangbanging ass dude just comes out of this one home, and he comes towards the parking lot that we're at, and he starts walking towards us, and he's not looking happy at all. We're sitting there, and he starts walking towards the actual car. I'm sitting there basically shitting bricks at this point, because we are talking to a teenage girl, basically. I was 19 at the time. We were talking to this 17-year-old girl, and she was just seeming completely normal up until this point. And this dude comes up to the car, and he comes up to my side of the window. I'm sitting in the passenger seat, so he comes up to my side, and he fucking knocks on my window, and he's put the window down. But I'm no. He's why are you here? And I was we're just waiting for someone. Why what are you doing? And he was are you trying to sell some shit? And I was what are you talking, no, what are you talking about? And he's what the fuck are you talking about? Yes, you are. I was no. And he was Purple Mazda, right? And that's literally what we were driving. And me and my homie both look at each other, and it's just we're both looking at each other deer in the headlights. I look back at him, and he's put the fucking window down, and I'm fuck you, no. I look back at my friend, and I'm fucking just it's time to go. Like, I don't even say it, but I have the look on my face. He's like, okay, bet, let's go. I'm like sitting there trying to like fucking just like not shit myself, because I feel like this dude, he's fucking big. Like, this dude had tats, like he was a gangbanging ass Mexican fool, and I'm just like sitting there like, nah, bro. I like give my homie the look. He like puts the fucking shit in reverse, jets out of the spot that we're in, because we're in like the least opportune spot. The way that the parking lot is basically laid out, you turn into it like this, and there's an entire like spot, and there's no turnout right here. Like, there's only one exit and entrance, and it's this one part that we turned into. The like Amazon part was the last part towards the end, so we had to jet out of that part and then go all the way down and exit the fucking parking lot. And as soon as we fucking like jetted out of that fucking spot, the way that the fucking tires like skirted as we were trying to get out of this fucking apartment complex, where it's just, we got out of there luckily like alive. A lot of other shit could have happened, and honestly, like, that taught me a lot. I honestly kind of deserve that based on like what I was doing too. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys later. Be the change you want to see in the world. Peace out.